Hello all. We're working on a Cadillac XT5. This is a 2021. I've realized there aren't a lot of videos on how to do much with these cars. I guess a lot of XT5 owners don't work on them that much. But I'm going to replace the sills with the lighted ones here. So I'll show you how to do that. Okay, as you can see, we've got the original stock sills on this car. And yes, this one also has the little logo projector here. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and replace the stock sill and put in the lit up one and see how this goes. Okay, so here's the new part, and I haven't pulled off the tape or anything on it yet that protects it. But I just wanted to show people because they don't really get to see this. They don't show it very often. So they're, clips that go all the way down here. And you can see there's basically the, one on the end, 2, 3, and that allows you to get the bottom part off, and then you grab this part up here and you pull it off. Also note there's the cable here that you have to connect once you get it up under the firewall. So we'll see how that goes. One other thing to note, I had originally been disappointed when I found out I could have just replaced the non-lighted part with a light up part that goes in the center, essentially, this blue piece here, or the piece that still has the tape on it. But to do that, look at the tabs you're going to have to peel back and pull down. I just can't imagine that's going to quite be as strong as factory. Maybe it would work, but I don't know. I don't want to mess with it for the difference of, I think, about 55 of a sill. Okay, so we're getting ready to pull the old sill, and yes, I do have the upgraded puddle lights on this one, and I love this. Somebody posted what they are on Amazon. It's the ones that have the nice glass lens, and they're supposedly not going to fade. We'll see. Which is pretty good. I'm in pretty good light, so... Anyway, but that's not what we're doing here. What we're doing here is we're taking this off. And again, kind of showing you this is the piece. Right, and then it's going to wrap around here. Okay, so we're going to try, we put a little more light on this situation. We're going to start peeling up. I think I can do this with my fingers the way it looks. I don't think I need any special tools, but we'll see. I can feel it. I might need the pry tool. Okay, I could do it, but I'm going to get the pry tool because it's going to make it easier. Okay, we're back. So we got our little pry tool. We just made a little, long screwdriver, kind of a big, thick one. Wrapped it with some blue tape because it was rusty, and I don't want to get that rust all over the car. Plus, I don't want to damage this piece right here. And then we got this to help with the pry. All I really need to do is get this. Okay, we're going to try to get this piece pried up. I made this little pry bar, just a, quickie thing with a flathead screwdriver and some purple masking tape that I can get off later. But it'll help prevent this from getting damaged. Plus, this was rusty and I didn't want to, hurt anything here. So all I got to do is take this piece off. I'm going to try to stick this in right here and pop it a little bit as I'm pulling this side here, because I can get my finger in with my other hand, but I can't do this with my camera on, so we'll see how that goes. Okay, so far so good. I got the first 2 clips out, actually, so I just got to get the next one going here. I don't even need this anymore. We'll pull that out. This can go right here for now. And as you can see, this is moving now, so I should just have to get this one popped up, which is going to be about there. And then there are 2 more in here I gotta find, but they shouldn't be that hard. All right, hang on for this one. I'm gonna look at where they are on the other. Okay, so I looked where the other ones are, and they're actually, it's not a pull out this way, it's a pull out this way. So let's see what happens on that. Okay, I'm going to have to do this with 2 hands again. Sorry, folks. Okay, that worked. And you can see what I mean. These... try to show you. These went in, again, straight into the thing. Right. That's the better angle, I guess. Okay, poking around a little bit, I found this little connector just under the carpet. I'm pretty sure that's where I'm going to hook this up. I'll show you in a minute. Alright, one fun thing to note on this one, I just ran into this. Thankfully I recognized this having run into this on one of my previous cars. If you notice here, you've got, this open hole, same like here, that's where these clips are supposed to go. See that clip? That clip came off of the old unit. It was supposed to stay attached to that. So we're going to have to take a pair of, needle nose pliers and just squeeze that out and pull it out before we can put the new one in. Otherwise, when we try to slam the new one in there, that one's not going to work. Okay, so just to show you what it looks like if you get one of those stuck in there. Okay, we're getting down to the fun part. We got the old one out, and as I suspected, remember when I was showing you guys this little plug over here that we were going to plug this into right here, that we found under the carpet, this one right here. All right, well, guess what? You got this guy right here that's going to go plug into that. So all we're going to have to do now is literally just pop this in place, plug that in, and snap it in. And remember, we got our clip off. This is an example of one of the ones that had broken off the other one. And yes, it did break off the other one. So trying to put these on and replace them multiple times is a problem, and that's one of the reasons I decided to do this instead of just replacing the lid up part. But anyway, all I'm going to do now is just plug this in and snap it in place. We'll see how this goes. I don't know how much of this I can do on camera. Okay, one thing I hadn't realized, see that little green wire? Or green, that's a wire loom that's tying up my cable. I need that to be a little longer to be able to actually connect this up. So looks like I'm going to have to take that down. Okay, now that I took off that little tiny green piece of tape, now I got something I can work with here and I can plug in. All right, we haven't even finished installing and we haven't even plugged it in, snapped it in place yet, and it already lit up. I guess I should have disconnected the battery in theory before I did this, but there wasn't a lot of chance to short anything out. So I'm going to go ahead and snap it in place. I'll show you how it looks. And there you go, driver's side done. Works perfectly, all snapped in. The only other thing I had to do was see this trim here all the way around. I had to kind of tuck that back over the piece that I had just popped out. Right, see, like it is over here. Hope you enjoyed this video. It was my first one doing this on YouTube. First time doing this on YouTube.